Mr. Shen, you claim to be a sage, studying the great righteousness, yet you secretly marry your student's fiancé. Don't you have any sense of shame?
Lin Yue. You had 3 years to marry her. Since you didn't want her, then I, Shen, will protect the pearl left by Master Su.
Young Master Lin, the title is settled. Do not be rude. Call me Master's wife, and I'll accept it.
You.
Lin Yue, do you think I'll spend my whole life only in this abyss called next year waiting to die? That day, snow filled the sky. I held the marriage contract left by my father and traveled 1,000 miles to the capital to find him. Young Master Lin, I am Su Yutang of Zhengzhou. My father, before he passed away, told me to go to the capital.
Lin Yu. Who is she?
This is the young master's fiancé from the countryside.
Warner.
Young Master Lin, if your heart belongs to another, this engagement why not annul it? You go after that Miss Wan, I, Yutang, won't hold you back.
Annul the engagement. The Lin family swore to uphold righteousness. If I annul this engagement with you, an orphan who just lost her father, what about the Lin family's reputation?
So what do you mean, sir?
You are my fiancé, so I will naturally keep my promise and marry you. However, your father just passed away, the funeral is barely over, and you're in a hurry to have a wedding. Isn't it inauspicious? Wait until next year.
Name card.
Su Yutang.
Look at this pretty girl. Why hasn't she been married off? Maybe her family fell into decline. She's paying taxes to protect herself. If she doesn't marry soon, the tax will go up next year. Miss Su, have you gathered enough for this year's poll tax? The young master says if you can't, he can give you a little.
No need.
Miss, if you don't marry soon, the tax will go up next year.
Next year. Lin Yue said he would definitely marry me next year. Wait a little longer, even if it's just 1 year. Lin Yue, last year you said wait until this year. It's already autumn. When will you actually marry me?
Why is it always those 2 words, Su Yutang, you're so annoying.
I just want some certainty.
All you talk about is marriage. Is men all you think about? Food and warmth lead to lust. You're absolutely disgusting. Now you're crying? I was just kidding. Just joking. Truth be told, my mom had a fortune teller. I'm jinxed this year. I'm cursed. Not a good time for marriage.
Lin Yu. You said the same thing last year.
Next year. Next year, I'll marry you in style.
But I'm almost out of money. If I can't pay the tax again, the government will arrange my marriage to a stranger.
Su Yutang, tax is up 50% this year. 3 silver coins.
3. Last year.
Year after year, you don't marry. You're getting older. Capital slots are pricey, so it has to go up.
Nice work.
Of course. As you instructed, Master, I deliberately raised the price. Miss Su's face went pale.
The extra silver, consider it a gift from me for that poor wretch at home. Go. Have a drink on me.
Thank you, Master Yue.
Master Yue, you really have a talent. The whole capital knows Su Yutang is willing to wait for you. You even cheat her out of this tax. This girl must have owed you in a past life. The more you disregard her, the more she clings.
If she weren't so shameless holding on to her place, one wouldn't have married out of spite. I'll teach her what it means to be treated the same. She didn't let me have my way. She should taste the bitterness of unfulfilled desire.
So you're just going to keep her hanging?
Just drag it out. The more she wants to marry, the more I won't. Someone like her has no one else to wait for but me. She's willing to wait for me. I'll just sit back and enjoy the show. Tomorrow, go to the office and give a heads up.
Your command, Master.
That pauper's tax next year, raise it another 30%. I want to see whether her backbone is harder or my silver.
Ha ha ha. Master Yu, you're brilliant. Raise it by 30%. That Miss Su will have to sell herself to pay the tax. Sell herself. Master Yu, who is he? That wretch wants to marry him. If she can't sell herself once, she'll sell herself again.
Yutang, stop cutting. You'll hurt your eyes.
Tax is up again next year. Gotta save. Or I can't pay.
Actually, the young master has to pay the poll tax too. That shows he's still waiting for you. He's just young and playful, just bear with it. When he's done playing around, he'll remember your good qualities.
He's playful. Does that mean I have to put up with it forever?
But if you leave the Lin family, where else can you go?
Miss Su, these days, literary talent isn't worth much. These poems and paintings, I can only give you 30 wen for all of them.
Why did it drop again? Last year it was 50 wen.
You said it yourself, last year. Take it or leave it. If you don't sell, keep them to eat.
Lin Yue, from the wealthy Lin family, gives gold and silver to the servants.
Here, have some tea.
Thank you, Master She Yue.
He casually bribes the tax officials with a word, and I have to endure countless sleepless nights. Father was right. 3 strikes. Endurance has its limits. No need to bear it anymore.
You again, Su Yutang. The tax has increased this year. Up by 30%, 3 taels and 9 kien. Will you pay, miss?
Ha 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 ha.
No more.
Not paying the poll tax? Then according to the law of Dazhao, immediate marriage assignment, officer, here's a leftover one.
These days, there are many poor scholars, and many want a free wife. All right, he'll do.
At least I won't rot away in the Lin family for the rest of my life.
Yo, you're back. How was it? Did you pay off this year's tax?
Paid off.
Not bad, you've got some skill. You there, be careful with your hands. My young master's green jade cooling brocade pillow, and that set of purple clay tea set, bring them all. Be careful, especially the tea set. If it's damaged, you slaves won't be able to pay for it even if you sell yourselves.
Yes, young master, rest assured. We'll be extremely careful.
What? Already upset? What do you want? This time, when the young master goes out, I'll bring it back for you.
A purse.
A purse? Su Yutang, can't you have some ambition? Don't ask for something expensive. I've got plenty of money.
No need.
Fine. Suit yourself.
"3 years ago, I walked into the Lin mansion with hope. Today, I'm wearing this old gown. I leave through this side door, like a dog's hole.
Oh my dear Sue. What took you so long?
Those who can't pay the poll tax, and can't afford a wife, are truly poor. Forget it. Even without land or fields, I can still earn money by writing. It's better than in that West Wing, crying my eyes out.
Oh my, I say, miss, today is, after all, your wedding day. You go out dressed like this. Why aren't you wearing a wedding dress? Oh my, how strange. Who gets married without a wedding dress? Even if you're poor, at least you could have put together a red cloth dress. If this gets out, people will laugh their heads off.
Wedding dress, embroidered shoes, jade bangles. Before my father breathed his last, he gave me everything he earned with his life. The first year, Lin Yue didn't marry me. The tax silver was pressing. I pawned the bangles. The second year, I pawned the wedding dress. Later, even the embroidered shoes went to the pawn shop. Wang, let's go. Those things were lost 3 years ago.
Where exactly does this Shenshu live?
Shenshu. North City Academy. Lin Yue used to study there, I think. Wang, this way. That place is remote. I know the way.
Miss, this future husband's family of yours probably doesn't even have any land. This is too harsh.
As long as the heart is pure, a bit of hardship is better than rotting in a cold-hearted noble household. This man, though poor, but the stone mortar is polished shiny. The little donkey tied under the locust tree has a glossy coat. This is a proper family that knows how to live.
Shen Shu. Is Mr. Shen home? We're here to deliver your bride.
He's a scholar. I hope he's not a white-bearded pedantic old fossil. This is Mr. Shen.
Why her? No way. She's my student's fiancée, Wang Nyangzi. This marriage registry, is there some mistake?
Oh, Mr. Shen, don't play word games with me. There's no mistake. I brought it. This marriage contract, written in black and white, clear as day. Congratulations, Mr. Shen.
Mr. Shen.
Miss Su, this is really improper. Tomorrow I'll go to the officials and explain. I won't let you suffer.
Mr. Shen, you really do look down on me. If I'm sent back to the authorities, the matchmaker will think I'm a jinx. Next time, who knows who they'll pair me with? Some low-life thug. I can't afford the tax. Mr. Shen, I admit I'm despicable. But I have nowhere else to go. I know you're a kind-hearted person.
It's cold outside, coming out of the rain.
Who asked you to come? Carrying such a coarse food box, showing up at the academy, haven't you embarrassed me enough?
This is Master Yu's shabby fiancée. Look at those rags. She looks like a beggar at the academy.
Miss Su, I may be down on my luck, but I know the teacher-student propriety. We are old acquaintances. This marriage must not happen.
I can't afford the tax. If I'm sent back, next time the authorities might pair me with a butcher, or a 60-year-old man.
3 years ago, she was the same. Even when trampled into the mud, she held her head high, refusing to bow.
Young master, this was specially brought from Fortune House. It's still hot. Eat it while it's hot to calm your nerves. Don't let that shabby air upset your stomach.
This stuff. Even dogs would find it too greasy. Take it away.
Hold on, Miss Su. Farmers work hard. Every grain is hard-earned. This noodle may be soggy, but the aroma is still there. Wasting food for no reason is a sin against heaven. This bowl of noodles, I'll buy it.
Su Tang, the 100 copies of the Book of Rites that the teacher assigned, have you finished? If you don't hand it in tomorrow, I'll make you pay.
Lin Yue. Did you write this?
Of course, I stayed up all night writing it.
The handwriting is delicate and neat. The strokes are restrained. Lin Yue, do you think I'm blind? You copied it for him, right? He doesn't study himself, and has you write for him. Even copying it 10,000 times won't help. Forget it. If Lin Yue is punished again, you don't have to do it for him. I won't punish him anymore. Well, this place is humble, not like the Lin estate. But since the court arranged our marriage, I, Shen, will protect you. Stay in that small room for now, the rest, we'll talk later.
Thank you, sir.
Master Yu, I really admire you. I heard that girl in your West Wing, this year, she again paid the poll tax out of her own pocket. Honestly, your poll tax gets heavier every year. Aren't you afraid she might one day decide to stop paying? Let the matchmaker marry her off to anyone.
Would she dare? Her family's property was confiscated, her parents died, she's a destitute girl. Now in the Lin estate, she can't even afford decent jewelry. Leave the Lin estate, leave me, Lin Yu, in this whole capital. Could she find a better family than this?
That's true. Besides waiting here longingly for you to come home, what else can she hope for?
Master Yue, I've rehearsed a new song. You haven't heard it all yet.
Sing well, and all this is yours. I know her little tricks very well. The more she invests, the less she dares to let go. She's trying to win big with a small bet, gambling that one day I'll soften my heart and actually let her into the family. This silver is enough for her to pay the poll tax for decades.
Master Yue is generous, everyone in the capital knows that. But Su Yutang, you really don't give her a single silver coin?
You don't understand. This kind of woman, the poorer she is, the more she counts gains and losses. If I don't let her know that money is hard to come by, when she marries in and lives a good life, she'll get too big for her britches.
Master, you really have Su Yutang wrapped around your finger. With such cunning, Miss Su, I'm afraid she'll never escape your grasp in this lifetime.
Su Yutang. If you can behave obediently, after things die down about 1 May next year, I'll naturally give you a status.
Your master is scattering gold coins in there. I heard his fiancée even this year's poll tax, she had to sell flowers to scrape together.
Shut up. Master's thoughts, how dare you gossip about them? Master Yu, I have something I don't understand. The tip you casually gave to that foreign dancer was more than 10 taels of silver. The Lin family is the richest in the land. With a snap of your fingers, you could pay Su Yutang's poll tax. Why watch her suffer? That's a bit too stingy. What do you know?
People like Su Yutang, they're born with a poor spirit. They count every gain and loss. If I don't let her earn money and suffer herself, how will she know the glory of the Lin estate is hard to come by? If I now casually pay her taxes, when she finally marries into the Lin family and lives a good life, she'll probably get cocky right away and take everything for granted.
Master, you're astute. This is the principle of a favor becoming a grudge.
She may be struggling to pay taxes now, but the more she invests, the harder it'll be to let go. She's betting small to win big, trying to trade these years of foolish waiting for the Lin family's endless gold. This desire to cross class lines and cling to power is her scheme. It may fool others, but it won't fool me.
Master Lin, you're truly brilliant. You saw through this low-life's tricks at a glance. Come, to your unique insight. Cheers. Master, you think Miss Su is betting small to win big, but she has already lost the 3 most precious years of her life.
Su Yutang, just keep waiting until you fully understand the rules. I'll naturally give you a proper status.
I slept so deeply. I didn't even know it was morning. Mr. Shen, even his note felt like an ultimatum, so cold and distant.
Oh. The new girl's awake. Mr. Shen left early this morning. He asked me to look after you.
Greetings, Mrs. Kui. Mr. Shen went to live at the academy, is that normal?
He moved to the academy. Mr. Shen said, though you're his distant cousin, you're still man and woman, so he must avoid suspicion. He moved to the dormitory at the academy. It's more cramped than home, but it's for your reputation.
Cousin? So that's how he explained it to the neighbors. He avoids suspicion so much he won't even come home. Like I'm a villain who took the house over and forced him out. Su Yutang, don't dwell on that. Mr. Shen is a gentleman. It's only natural he doesn't want to marry you. For now, stay. Write a few essays and send them to the study. Once you've saved enough for the back taxes, then ask Mr. Shen to let me go, and we'll be even. Strange Tales. Painted Skin Demon Ghost returns. The fox repays a kindness. Mr. Shen usually seems so rigid and pedantic. But in private, he reads such absurd stuff. It's not at all what a proper teacher should read. More like a man with a demon in his heart.
Yutang, the Shens are in your debt, so I, a fairy, come to repay.
Fox Fairy's Repayment. I'm really obsessed with these books. I had such a bizarre dream. Strange. I remember doing laundry and cooking yesterday, and this water vat was half empty. Did I sleepwalk last night? And fetch water from the well. The rice is full too. The Shen family courtyard. Could it really be a fox fairy?
Yutang, why aren't you cooking? Mr. Shen's at the academy now. You still need to eat.
Kui, I have a bold question. Last night, did you hear, in my yard, the sound of the well rope? Or a stranger came in?
Ah, in this wilderness, just mountain wind and wildcats, where would there be any noise? You're new here, so you didn't sleep soundly.
If no one came, this water, rice, and eggs, did they grow from the ground? In my 20 years, Su Yutang, I've only seen people steal money, never seen someone deliver food in the dead of night. Mr. Shen treats me like a snake. Lin Yue can't wait for me to die in the West Wing. In this huge capital, a fairy actually cares for a poor wretch like me. Tonight, I'll see who exactly is the one playing the ghost. Which noble person please appear and let me bow.
Run out of money? Ask the steward. Don't freeze to death here. Don't bring bad luck to the Lin family.
Miss Sue's monthly poll tax hasn't been paid.
Let her handle it. In this capital, the Lin family's fiancé has never starved to death.
Yutang, why are you spacing out?
Sister, are there really people who avoid you but still worry you'll starve?
Ha 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 ha. That's not a fool. That's someone who has you in his heart.
Hey, what do you think about the poem Climbing by the poet Sage?
Mr. Shen, this meal let's see you avoid it. Before at the Lin estate, I only saw him as a strict tutor, but today, looking closely, he's actually quite handsome.
The ospreys cry, on the river's isle. A graceful lady. A gentleman's mate. Sought but in vain. Thinking of her day and night, sleepless, restless, I toss and turn. Why are you here?
Freshly baked egg cakes, please try them, Mr. Shen. The academy has a kitchen.
I can manage myself. You don't need to. You didn't have to make this trip.
Last night you climbed the wall to bring rice, this morning you went back to teach at the academy. You probably didn't have time to cook for yourself.
You know everything.
The water jar is full. The rice jar is full. Even the eggs by the stove still carry the warmth of the nest. Mr. Shen, I'm just a delicate woman, I can't eat that much.
I just feared you were new here, and not used to it.
Used to it? Of course I'm used to it. It's just that your way of keeping distance makes Yutang feel ashamed.
I'm done eating. You should leave quickly. This is the academy. Many people, many eyes. If seen, your reputation will suffer. Reputation ruined. How will you ever get married?
Marry? Mr. Shen, are you saying? Are you want to divorce me?
I will go to the officials and explain. Our arranged marriage was a mistake. I can't let this piece of paper ruin your whole life.
He really doesn't want to marry me. Even though the government arranged it, in his eyes, I'm still just a burden. He keeps his distance everywhere, just afraid of being involved with me in any way. Got it.
See that? That's the one betrothed to Mr. Shen. Dressed so shabbily. How could Mr. Shen ever want her? Heard she was kicked out of the Lin house. Her reputation's already ruined.
Su Yutang. Don't think I don't know what you're up to. You look like a vixen. All day long, you think about how to seduce men. Disgusting.
Slightly upturned phoenix eyes aren't as dignified as round almond eyes. Lin Yue once said I look like a vixen, always thinking about marrying a man. Xin Shu, that honest and proper scholar, probably only likes a girl like Warner. Mr. Shen, if you only want demure Wan-er, then Yutang will not be in your way. Count it again and again. Not even half enough. The capital's poll tax rises each year. Relying on these scraps of paintings, we won't make it by next year. The common folk love hearing strange stories of karma and retribution. Since even a scholar like Shen reads them, why don't I try writing some supernatural tales and submit to a bookstore? "3 days. Finally wrote the first 5 chapters.
Miss, if you're selling art, just leave them there. Scholars here are a dime a dozen. Worthless.
Sir, these aren't paintings. Storybooks. If you don't like them after reading, I'll turn and leave."
Good. This Fox Spirit Gratitude story is superb. Touching and suspenseful. Miss, this half, I'll take it first. Hurry back and write. If these sell well, we'll have a long-term partnership. Price is negotiable.
Boss, I want the freshest greens. And 10 fresh eggs.
Sure thing. Miss Su is generous today.
Mr. Shen, see how you can still stuff food into my empty jar tonight. He just can't sit still for a moment. Has to do something for me to feel at ease. Yesterday a box of fine rouge. Today a bronze mirror. Shen, if you don't want to marry me, why bother being so good to me? He keeps his distance during the day. But at night, he brings food and a mirror. It's the Mid-Autumn Festival, he should at least come home for dinner. In less than a month, she actually scraped together that awful tax. She waited from morning till sunset, but never saw that figure in blue. Su Yutang, look how annoying you are. I'm afraid I've made Mr. Shen so angry he doesn't even dare to come home.
Sue, it's a holiday. Where are you going? Mr. Shen hasn't come back yet.
He's busy at the academy. I'm going to town to run some errands.
I bet you're going to pick up your husband. Look at you blushing.
Old man, is anyone at the government office today?
It's the Mid-Autumn Festival. Who would be staying here? Just me, an old man with nowhere to go. What's the matter, miss?
Old man. I want to ask for a friend. If she pays the tax now, can the previous official marriage be cancelled?
What's your friend's name?
Su Yutong.
The one matched to Shen Shu from North City Academy?
Yes. Old man, is this marriage off?
Strange. When this marriage was arranged, everyone said they were a good match. What? Does your friend say Mr. Shen doesn't like her?
Mr. Shen is a proper scholar. He keeps his distance everywhere. I think he doesn't want to be burdened by this marriage.
Ha ha ha. Shen Su doesn't want to. If he didn't, why would he be so eager to bribe?
Old man, what did you say?
Mr. Shen, back then, heard that Miss Su was delaying marriage, probably because she couldn't scrape together the tax. He came early, begged the chief clerk. He not only stuffed a lot of silver to grease the wheels, but also specifically instructed that if the girl couldn't pay the tax and was forced into an official marriage, he must put his name, Shen Su, together with Miss Su's. These scholars, proper on the surface, but in private, they're always up to these romantic tricks. Miss, your friend, she's probably been wanted by someone all along. That Mr. Shen usually seems aloof. To get the registrar to link your names together, he emptied his private stash. And you still won't stop them.
Bribed him.
Huh, you're right. The registrar laughed at him, said he'd never seen anyone so eager to be a fool for a government marriage. Miss, if you're not married yet, if you don't pay the tax now, the marriage can be annulled, but they'll add 30% interest. Think it over.
So, it wasn't a random government match. Not a coincidence. Nor was it a reluctant shelter out of pity. Shen Shu, this chess move of yours, you set it up so early. I can't tell if I'm angry he kept it from me, or feel sorry for his silent sacrifice.
In the end, I still couldn't keep her.
Mr. Shen.
You. I thought you left.
Mr. Shen, you're such a mastermind. When you bribed the registrar, why didn't you foresee I'd come back? Mr. Shen, everyone at the office said, a government marriage is a natural disaster, but if someone rushes to bribe for it, that's a man-made disaster. Mr. Shen, you went to great lengths to bribe the office. What was your real motive?
About this, I didn't consider it carefully. Miss Su, please don't misunderstand, I have no other improper intentions. I just what?
Is Mr. Shen also the kind who's after my looks and takes advantage of my situation?
I never meant that. Do you know, miss, your father Lord Su was my mentor? Back then, my family was poor. Couldn't even afford the tuition. He didn't despise my poverty, and shared all his knowledge with me. This kindness, I'll never forget. When you came to the capital in trouble, the first time you went to the academy to find Lin Yu, I recognized you.
You recognized me 3 years ago.
I wanted to help you, but you already had a fiancé then. I was just a poor scholar. I couldn't really interfere. I could only watch you from afar. Luoxia Academy, Jiangzhou. You were only 6 then. Every morning, the teacher would practice his forms in the yard. You had 2 little pigtails, sitting on the stone steps, do you remember?
Luoxia Academy. Back then, everyone called me little junior sister.
Yes, you were so sweet, you'd call everyone senior brother and senior sister, and I once got a senior brothershin from you. My late teacher was immensely kind to me, I had wanted to repay him. But I never expected the Su family to suffer such a calamity. I was thinking, if our mentor knew you were forced into an arranged marriage and lived unhappily, if he knew from above, how heartbroken he'd be. Rather than marry you to those with ulterior motives. It's better you stay here for now. I've already moved into the academy and I won't disturb you. If in the future you meet your true love, I will see you off as a brother and see you married. This bowl of noodles, I'll buy it.
So, it's a fox repaying a favor. You said it was to repay our teacher's favor. But who repays a favor by climbing over the wall at midnight to bring rice? What about this box of fine rouge? And this polished bronze mirror? When Sue was in trouble, you giving her food was kind. Sending these boudoir items, is that also to repay our teacher? Mr. Shen, I'll ask you one last time, all the trouble you went through to keep me around, was it really just because of my father? In supernatural tales, a fox repaying a favor always ends in marriage. Shin Shu, if you only want peace of mind, then Su Yutang won't cling to you.
Not entirely. At first, it was to repay our mentor. But this month, watching you study late at night, watching you cook at dawn, I also have selfish motives.
What is this?
A mid-autumn gift for you. I remember when you were 6 you raised 2 white rabbits in the academy's backyard. Later the rabbits got lost, you cried so hard your eyes swelled like peaches. I don't know after all these years if you still like them.
I like them. Shen Shu gave them. Yutang likes them all. It's too hard for an honest man to say sweet words, but it's okay. In this lifetime I have plenty of time to listen slowly. Shen Shu, am I crossing the line?
Tang Tang. This lantern I gave it this year. Next year, will I still be able to spend mid-autumn with you?
MHM. Lin Yue always said he'd marry me next year. That was his lie to string me along. Shen Shu said next year together. That was his promise of a lifetime. This autumn moon and leaves at this moment, what sweet words are they whispering?
Lin Yu back in the capital, what a coincidence.
Enough fun outside. Back to Mary.
Young Master Yu, perfect timing. Our academy's Mr. Shen is getting married. We're planning to chip in for a gift. You coming?
Mr. Shen, oh, him. A poor scholar who couldn't even pass the imperial exam. And he deserves the title, Master. Only you gullible kids would treat him like a treasure.
Young Master Yue. When Mr. Shen taught us the classics, he was very dedicated.
What's the use of being serious? A man who reads like a fool. If Su Yutang hadn't pestered me so much, I wouldn't have gone to that shabby mountain academy to get some peace.
Huh?
So, this master title, he doesn't deserve it. I was only there for a few days. He actually thinks he's my elder. With his pitifully meager salary. All he can buy is a few old books. And he can afford a wife. Could it be some local rich bumpkin forcing their daughter onto a poor scholar to save face?
You're wrong about that. I heard Mr. Shen's marriage this time wasn't through the proper rites. He didn't formally marry her.
Oh.
Arranged by the government. Mr. Shen couldn't afford the poll tax. Neither could the girl. The government clerk just casually signed off and put these two unwanted people together.
Government arranged marriage. Now that's really something. A family that can't even pay the poll tax. What kind of daughter could they raise? Probably some pockmarked, ugly wretch. Or some family's truly unmarriageable rough and coarse village woman.
Can't say for sure. About the gift, young Master Yu, you really won't go?
No. Watch this farce. I dirty my shoes. Shen Shu. You're only good for picking up unwanted trash. Once I'm back at the mansion, I'll see Su Yutang, that poor wretch who can't pay the tax. When she kneels and begs me to marry her, that'll be the real entertainment. 1. A proud man like Shen Shu. Gotta reject in the arranged marriage, he can still manage. Su Yutang. Though she's down on her luck. But her looks are still 100 times better than those pockmarked faces.
Young Master Lin, this is a ginseng and antler bone soup, simmered for 6 hours. Drink it while it's hot. Don't let yourself get cold.
Why did you come all this way? It smells greasy, take it away. A calm mind keeps you cool. Fanning hurts my head.
After you copy these 100 times, the teacher won't hit your hands tomorrow. Though it's a bit shabby and run down.
But over the past few years, he's been quite dedicated. In the capital, I doubt you'll find another one so obedient. Su Yutang, counting this year, how many years of poll tax has she paid?
Master Hui, Miss Su has been paying since she entered the mansion, counting this year. It's been exactly 4 years.
4 years. To wait for me, she's really willing to spend big.
That's right. I heard Miss Su, to come up with the silver, even pawned the last 2 jade hairpins she brought last year. Usually she can't even afford to buy meat.
Forget it. That poll tax goes up every year. If I let her keep paying, she'll probably even pawn the Lin Mansion's threshold and lose it all. When we get back to the mansion, tell the accountant next year's poll tax don't let her pay it. Next year, I'll reluctantly marry her. Pick the most fashionable pattern. With gold thread embroidery. That poor Yutang Su has never seen the world. When she sees me give her something for the first time, who knows how happy she'll be.
Master Hui is so generous. Miss Su will be so grateful when she sees it.
"3 years. Every time I return, she's waiting at the gate. This time I come back with a favor. Let's see if she still dares to act coy with me. Yutang Su is gone. Impossible. She just paid this year's poll tax. She's endured 3 years of hardship. Now she can't wait for me to come back and marry her. Would she really leave? She must be out in public again. A bookstore, studio, or selling paintings on the street. Yutang Su, as the Lin family's fiancé, can't you act like a proper lady and stay at home quietly? I just bought a pouch and she's already gone. I think you've gotten bold, deliberately avoiding me. Where's the people in the West Wing? Where the hell is Yutang Su?
Young master, Miss Su, she.
You can't even watch one person? Yutang Su, you'd better have actually gone to the study to copy books. If I find out you're playing hard to get. Where's the butler? Get out here.
Oh, my master, you're finally back. I was just about to send someone to find you. I have great news for you.
Who wants to hear about happy news? I'm asking you. Where is Yutang Su? The West Wing room is gathering dust. Where the hell is she?
Oh, master, don't worry. That Miss Su, she'll never bother you again. A few days ago, the government was checking the poll tax. She couldn't pay the huge tax. The government treated her as leftover goods and married her off.
What did you say? Married off?
Yes. I saw with my own eyes the official matchmaker take her away. Miss Su now has become someone's wife. She's another man's wife now. From now on, she won't have the nerve to bother you anymore. Isn't this the best news ever?
What did you say? Who told you to act on your own?
Master, wasn't that what you meant? You said to give her the cold shoulder.
That was a poll tax. That was her life. She needed money. Couldn't you have taken it from the accounts? Does the Lin family lack a few dollars?
But you ordered, Miss Su, not yet married in. She's not part of the Lin family. Not a single cent from the accounts was to be given to her. I was just following your orders.
You just stood there and watched the matchmaker take her away. Are you dead?
But, young master, before you hated her clinging to you the most. Everyone thought you wanted to drive her away.
I just wanted to see her give in. Go. Find out. Which family Su Yutang was betrothed to. My property. Who dares touch? I'll bury his whole family with him.
Please calm down, young master. But this old servant is truly confused. You always scold Miss Su, calling her a clingy pest, and ordered the servants to avoid her whenever they see her. I thought you were day and night hoping she would give up and leave. And get out of our Lin mansion. Last New Year's Eve, Miss Sue, in the heavy snow, waited for you to have the New Year's Eve dinner. You were having fun on the pleasure boat and even sent word back saying that seeing her pitiful look makes you lose your appetite. If you hadn't personally ordered, young master, that Miss Sue, not yet married in, is not considered a Lin family member, and not a dime from the account should go to her. I wouldn't have dared to do it.
When did I say that?
I thought since Miss Sue left, you would have some peace. Who knew you would get so angry?
So in their eyes. I am such a heartless and ungrateful man. I really just wanted to play a joke on her.
He lives in the East Wing room. I live in the West Wing room, with a small courtyard in between. We still keep our distance. Mr. Shen, Senior Brother Shen.
Water is ready, breakfast is warm on the stove. I'm off to the academy.
Now that our status is settled, we should be considered husband and wife, right? But Brother Shen, why is he more reserved than a maiden in her boudoir? Could it be that I, as the wife, have to initiate everything? That's not impossible either.
Whoa, who is that?
Shen.
Why did you come all this way again?
Master, who is this lady? She looks like a fairy from a painting. Fairy goddess. Master, when he sees you, his face turns red. Bringing Master his meal, could it be Madam?
Oh, Madam. It is Madam after all. Only Madam cares for Master. Hey, don't talk nonsense. Here.
These are the milk candies I just bought. Go share them.
Thank you, Madam. The candy from Madam is sweeter than honey.
Right, Madam is beautiful, candy's sweet, Master's lucky.
Nonsense. How improper. If you say more, tomorrow, each of you will copy the Book of Rights. No home until you finish.
Master, we were wrong. We'll go now.
Yutong Su, how dare you leave the Lin mansion? Who allowed you to leave Lin mansion and marry?
Master Lin, barging in with such fury, are you here for a lesson? If you want to study, I'm afraid it's not convenient. At your age, you're over the limit.
Xu Shen, you always spout classical phrases, one grand principle after another, but in secret, you're doing shady, underhanded deeds. How could you marry your student's fiancé? A person like you, do you even know what honor and shame are? Yutong, come with me. Before your reputation is ruined, come back to the Lin mansion. Stop embarrassing yourself here. Don't tell me you really want to spend your life with this poor wretch, and earn a reputation as a fickle woman. If you come with me now, the past, I'll treat it as you throwing a tantrum.
He's always on his high horse, mocking me when happy, trampling me when not, as if I were just an object he tossed into the West Wing, waiting for him to acknowledge. Master Lin, I've always been spineless, resigned to mistreatment for 3 years. But even a clay figurine has some temper. Can't I have a little pride? Lin Yue, remember this clearly, from the moment you bribed the tax official and spoke those ill-omened words, our engagement was already void. For 3 years, I copied books and wrote poems day and night, just to cover the poll tax you could have easily paid for me. You wouldn't marry me, so the government arranged a marriage. That's the law of the great show, reasonable and proper. Since the title is settled, if you, Master Lin, still acknowledge our bond, if you like, call me teacher's wife, I am worthy of it.
So Master Lin is here to claim kinship. So that teacher's wife indeed should be called.
I don't accept it. Yutong Su, you are a member of the Lin family in life, and a ghost of the Lin family in death. I will never recognize this marriage. You are clearly my fiancé. Accept me. Who allowed you to marry another man? Yutong Su. I'm giving you one last chance. A penniless nobody like Xu Shen, what can he give you? Are you really going to give up all this for a shabby straw mat and the luxury of the Lin mansion?
For 3 years, Yue Lin was like a mountain on my back, crushing me, making it hard to breathe. Now I've finally climbed over that mountain, but he wants to come play the role of the betrayed sufferer. Master Lin. This victim act of yours, who are you putting it on for? You didn't marry me because my father's recent death brought you bad luck. You've been stringing me along because of Warner. The girl getting married made you unhappy. What? Was I, Yu Tang-su, born just to satisfy that selfish possessiveness and wait forever humbly in place, and let you trample on me?
That was me, the master, just teasing you. As the Lin family's fiancé, you should have the tolerance.
Tolerance? My tolerance has been worn away by the annually doubled poll tax. I can't let Senior Shu's reputation built over so many years be destroyed by this spoiled brat's unreasonable harassment. There are people everywhere, under the watchful eyes of everyone. This is really not the place to talk. Senior Shu. I'll have a word with him.
Go ahead.
Master Lin, do you remember this place?
A shabby pond, what's there to remember? Yu Tang-su, I don't have time right now to admire some withered lotuses with you. What are you even throwing a tantrum about? That official match thing, a little bribe at the government office and it's gone. Haven't I promised you long ago? Next year, when next year comes, I, Yu Lin, will marry you with great pomp. Why are you in such a hurry? Why must you go with that pauper and live this miserable life?
Oh. So you don't remember. I must say, Master Lin, your memory is truly selective.
A smell of muddy lotus, sending such a thing over, really too low class.
That's right. The meals I painstakingly prepared every day, to him were just casually disposable trash. Such trivial matters, such humble, heartfelt devotion, how could they deserve to be remembered by him?
Just nod your head, and I'll go back to prepare the betrothal gifts.
Lin Yue, the next year you keep talking about to me, has long rotted in this lotus pond. Look, even the lotus knows the water is dry. The heart is dead. Then it should wither, but you still think I would wait for a dead promise and rot in place. Master Lin, do you remember when I first entered the mansion 3 years ago?
That's ancient history. Why bring it up? I wasn't willing to give up back then.
I always thought you were just blinded by the capital's splendor. You refused to eat the noodles I made. So I found ways to learn to make pastries, all kinds of snacks. I knew you were delicate. Afraid my shabbiness would offend you. So I never handed it to you myself. I always secretly gave it to your servant, begging him to give it to you while it was hot.
You. When did you ever send those? I don't remember eating any of that.
Of course you never ate them. Because the moment you turned around, you dumped it all into this pond. I waited by this shore for half a year. I watched you dump it for half a year. The ridiculous thing is, every time you saw me, you'd still pretend to say, it's pretty good.
That was.
Forget it. I used to think these things would never let go, that I couldn't be done without a cry. But now that I think about it, it just fattened a bunch of cormorants and wasted some firewood. Let's not talk about it. When I bring it up, even I find it ridiculous.
Yu Tang, this time it's real. I swear I won't lie to you again. Come back with me. We'll get married right away. From now on, that damned poll tax I'll never let you pay a single penny. You and Shenshu. You haven't officially married yet, have you? As long as you haven't married, everything can still be fixed. Look. The pouch you said you wanted before you left, I specially bought the best one. Take it. Take it and we'll go home. Okay?
I don't want it.
Why? You used to.
Because you say the same thing every year. The same lies, heard for 3 years, even ears get calloused. Master Lin, you've studied, should have heard the principle that a prophet cannot be taken twice. Things can be done once, twice, but not 3 times. I, Su Yutong, in this capital, have waited for you for 3 years. My patience was only that much. Long ago, in your endless next years. Completely drained. Before. My life hung on your next year. Every day I slaved for that pittance head tax. Now, someone wants to marry me. I don't have to wait for that next year that never comes. I don't have to pay that annoying head tax. Master Lin, don't you understand?
Yutang, take it, I'm really not lying this time. Take it, I'll take it as you're coming back, okay. Leave it there. I'm not hungry.
Put it down. Drop it.
Then I'll marry you. Yi, you're fooling me.
See, sincerity and lies are actually so easy to see through. Like all those next years you promised before. Those passionate promises were all actually lies. You think buying a pouch and say sorry can erase my 3 years of despair? Lin Yue. You're too arrogant.
Get lost. All of you, scram. I'm off to the magistrates. I'm going to find that old registrar. To arrange a marriage. How dare they give my woman to Shen Shu?
Master. You can't. The office is closed today. If you barge in, it's defying the government.
So, Shen Shu stole my wife. Shen Shu, how dare he?
How disgraceful. The young master of Lin Manor on the street, going wild over a nobody. He's disgraced the family.
Butler, take him back. Lock him in his room. Without my permission, don't let him out to shame us.
Yes, madam.
Actually, at first, when I came to the Lin house, they agreed to the engagement to save face. Accepted, not supported. So they let me live in the West Wing. Ignored me completely.
Madam, Miss Su has left. The gossips in the yard are all saying it's a great joy for the Lin family. Of course it is. A person of that status taking the fiancé's spot, it's really a disgrace to our Lin family. Now she's marrying someone else, our house finally becomes truly clean. Go. Throw out all those dirty things in the West Wing. Don't leave a single thing.
I was just messing with you. Yutang. Come back.
Son, stop it. She's just a destitute woman. Wasn't it you who said it yourself? Drag it out until she gives up, then we'll have peace. Now she's gone. The storm has passed. Mom knows you've been thinking of Miss Wanna all along. Don't worry. Her engagement hasn't been officially sealed yet. I'll send a matchmaker to propose right away. Marrying one heir would make you the most honorable heir of our Lin family.
Master, please don't be so upset. You must miss having someone attending to you. It's just not the same. Isn't that right? If you ask me, it's for the best that Miss Su left. Just think, Master, her state as the daughter of a ruined family, she never belonged in our Lin mansion. She'd only drag down your worth. Exactly. Now she's backed off on her own and gone with that poor scholar. Our household is much quieter now. You should be happy, Master.
Not used to it. Just not used to it. Su Yutang, you, a person full of bad luck, should rot in the West Wing.
Master, let it go. Miss Su has suffered too much. You always thought she was throwing a tantrum. But do you know? To scrape together the yearly double tax, Miss Su had already pawned all the dowry she brought. First year, she pawned her jade bracelet. Second year, she pawned the wedding dress she embroidered for 3 years. By this year, she even sent in her last pair of embroidered shoes. Her food, clothing, and expenses in the mansion you never gave a single cent. All of that she earned by writing poems and selling paintings day and night. The booksellers, seeing she had no backing, deliberately drove the price to the lowest. One painting only got 3 copper coins.
Why? Why didn't you tell me?
Miss often wrote poems and essays late into the night. To save a bit of oil money, she wouldn't even light a single candle. She wrote by moonlight. Her eyesight was already failing last year, young master. Miss Sue has already lost all her true feelings and savings. Young master, now. She has nothing left to wait for you.
Su Yutang.
Miss Sue. This Green Hill fox of yours is now the best in the capital. Even those snobbish noble ladies are sending people to ask for updates.
You flatter me, shopkeeper. This. Did I come to the wrong door? Pomegranate flower.
You're back?
Mr. Shen, what's going on?
I noticed you always wear a pomegranate flower, so yesterday I saw these shoes in town. And thought they'd suit you. Junior sister, before, it was an arranged marriage by the Duke's mansion, which made you suffer. Today, let's have a proper wedding, okay?
Didn't we agree on Mr. Shen?
Since you've entered the Shin family, calling me Mr. Shin is too distant. From now on, you must only call me senior brother.
Okay. I accept this promise for life. This heart of mine, drifting for 3 years, has finally found a place to settle. Senior brother Shen, why are you sweating so much? Why, the more I wipe, the more this handkerchief feels like burning charcoal.
Clothes. Clothes. The washed clothes in the backyard haven't been hung yet.
What an old-fashioned but adorable teacher.
Sister Sue, your outfit makes you look like a celestial fairy descending to earth. That young Master Lin must be blind.
October 5th is a good day for marriage. Lin Yui, you once promised me 3 years of false hope, but now senior brother Shen gives me a lifetime of peace.
Mr. Shen, Sister Sue, homemade aged sweet wine, to add some joy to your celebration.
This old man's cooking today will make the whole village smell the aroma.
Everyone get some, don't crowd.
Wish Mr. and Mrs. Shen a baby soon, and 100 years of harmony.
These kids. They're making me blush.
Tang tang. This hand. I, Shen, have reached out. And I will never let go.
Mr. Shen, hurry up and bow to heaven and earth.
Haha, yes, yes. Our little courtyard. We'll have a perfect groom today.
Lin Yu, the sedan chair I waited 3 years for. Finally, in this poor little courtyard, has found its true master. The fox spirit sees the scholar awake, and should have married him. But these words. How to write them to show gratitude without being cliché. Fox repayment stories are selling well. The study is pressing hard, saying if I don't submit the day after tomorrow, they'll cut next month's bonus. Poor groom, I've left him hanging. But brother Shen is an honest gentleman, who follows propriety. Surely he won't mind if the wedding night is delayed a day or two.
Tang tang. It's late.
Brother Shen, you rest first. I'm at a crucial point in this story. If I lose inspiration, I might not be able to continue tomorrow. I'll have to stay up all night to finish this chapter. The scholar wakes up to see the beautiful fox spirit at her mirror. What is he feeling? If I were the scholar.
I can't think. If you can't think, write it tomorrow. On our wedding night, making you sit here suffering, if word gets out, it would make me, your husband, look irresponsible.
My mind went blank.
Morning dew is heavy, don't get lost in those strange stories again.
Brother Shen, tell me, why do people always love reading these spirit repayment stories?
Because in this world of anger and resentment, looking around, it's rare to find this handful of true heart.
This is already the best of all worlds. As for whether he is human or spirit, poor or rich, as long as our hearts are together, even if spring doesn't come, the flowers will bloom.